So I guess I forgot to record me building the shell, the very beginning of the house. And you'll see later, I think I also forgot to film the master bedroom. But anyways, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of nervous because I haven't recorded or uploaded in quite some time. I think it's been like nearly 7 years since I started this channel, and I haven't uploaded since like 2016, but those videos are unlisted. So I'm a little out of practice. My last couple uploads were tiny little film projects of mine. Yeah, those are old as hell too. So I guess it's a fresh start in the new year. Funny thing is, I recorded this build like a year ago. And yeah, I think it's one of my favorites from my save file, and it is for the Broke family from The Sims 2. Initially, my idea for my save file was that I was just going to essentially remake The Sims 2 and The Sims 4, because that was my passion at the time of starting this project, was The Sims 2, specifically The Sims 2 base game. I'm not gonna lie, save for Veronaville, I really don't know anything about Veronaville, but Pleasant View and Strange Town mostly, just because I really like the stories and the drama and everything. I never really got into Veronaville, to be honest. I don't know, I guess I just liked the original stories more. They are original, like, they have their own twists on them, don't get me wrong, but, you know, they're different than the Pleasant View, Strange Town storylines. So anyway, this will probably be the first one that I upload, the Broke Family house. Obviously, it's not a copy of their house in The Sims 2. Pretty much like most of the homes for the Sims 2 families, I did my own thing, but like inspired by the original house. So you know, it's a new build, but it definitely, like, I used the old one as a reference. So it's not really a trailer house anymore, but I still kept it really small and kind of shabby, and I don't know, I really like how it turned out. Most of the Sims 2 inspired ones I'm pretty happy with, especially this one. I feel like it's easier for me to build smaller spaces and homes. You may see a few pauses throughout the video. It's funny because as I build, there are many times where I stop building to just stare at the build and try and decide if I like it or not before I continue. I cut most of them out, but some of them were a little too short-lived for me to really nail down, so just ignore those. They'll be fewer and far between as I get the hang of this more, because gee, I hadn't done any speed builds for years of playing The Sims. Hell, I didn't even build that much until more recently, and so I just don't keep this camera steady enough for, like, you know, a really decent speed build. But you know, I'll get the hang of it. To be honest, the first few minutes when I was editing made me kind of sick, but don't worry, I cut those parts out. But if it still makes you sick, I apologize. I did slow the footage down a little bit from when I had it initially, for that purpose, but I don't know, I liked the speed it was at, so I left it. But like I said, it'll get better. I'll get better at it as time goes on. Anyhow, I should probably try to talk about the build a little. Out back, as you can hopefully see, is the infamous pool that killed poor Skip Broke. Yeah, I had a problem with it at first, but I fixed it before uploading. I forgot to get rid of the ceiling that it had for some reason. But I got rid of it. Also, the kitchen I had a problem with at one point, but when I play tested it before uploading to the gallery, it was fine. I didn't have any problems. So if you run into any issues, let me know. I can fix it. Also, since this is hopefully going to be my first video back after postponing doing so for such a long time, then if you have any critiques or advice or anything, please let me know, because I have no idea what I'm doing, and I would love, like, truly love some pointers. I did struggle with the floor plan a bit at first, as you can see, but in the end, I think it really came together. It's kind of a weird layout, to be honest, and it's very cramped and cluttered, but that part's intentional. You know, it's meant to be, you know, the broke house. Very small, they're poor, they can't afford more room. Also, I don't know why that ugly tile is there right now. I don't remember why I put that down. Of course, I did this build like a year ago, so don't ask me why I'm only now getting around to uploading this. That's also why some of the footage is missing. Yeah, I deeply apologize for that. I didn't get all of the living room, nor the one bedroom. I guess it's the master bedroom, but Brandy shares it with Beau. I don't know why. When I was looking for the footage for this, so I could make this video and record and everything, I just didn't find it. I only found 2 videos of me building this house, and I found the footage from when I initially started editing this a year ago. I had already, like, sped it up and cut certain parts out, so I just used that version, the version I had pre-saved and pre-edited, not knowing that it was missing some footage, but I honestly wouldn't know where to look that I haven't already, and, you know, I figured might as well just leave well enough alone, because I have those rooms in the screenshots at the end anyways, and it may just be that I never filmed those parts. I probably stopped filming because I had to go do something or on accident, and then forgot to press record again, but I don't think that's a very common thing for my speed builds, because when I catch myself in an act, then I can move forward and do better next time. So yeah, don't worry too much about that. But yeah, this room, the kitchen, I think is probably my favorite. I cluttered it up a lot. The living room does have some clutter, mostly just like little toys and stuff, but I think I did the best job here in the kitchen, making it look really used and lived in. At first I was afraid that's why it didn't seem to be working when I was setting up the gameplay for my save file, because the Sims were really buggy when they were trying to cook, but like I said, I just play tested it and had no problems, so I really don't know what that was about. But again, if you end up playing with this house, if you download it from the gallery or use the save file, let me know if there are problems with it, because at this point, I can't tell. That being said, I've still been working on the save file. I pretty much set up all the gameplay and stuff where I wanted it to be, so now I'm just going through and fixing the pre-made Sims 4 families. I just finished with Willow Creek and Oasis Springs. There's still so much work to do, and it sucks because, like, I don't know, I feel like I used up all my creative juices already with remaking the Sims 2 families and everything. I just don't have any more ideas or motivation, I guess. So what I've been doing is, like, redecorating and redressing the Sims. I haven't been rebuilding their houses from the ground up. Mostly just fixing them up, because let's be real, the decorating's a little bit sad. That's not to say mine is much better. It's just, you know, honestly, my my save file editions of those houses are basically like, you know, like they're Max's build quality, but better. Okay, so I guess not Max's build quality, slightly above Max's build quality. They're what I'm saying is they're not as cluttered or detailed as, say, this build, the Broke Family House. Because I just didn't know what to do for them. You know, I felt like maybe I just don't know those families as well because I literally never play with them. I like to make my own Sims, I guess, or what the deal is exactly. But I mostly just went through and gave them a little bit more decorating, gave them matching furniture that for some reason they didn't have before. That's a weird trend I seem to notice with pre-made like Sims and houses. Like their frickin' outfits don't match, and the furniture in their rooms don't match. Like, what's with that? Why not? I guess in their defense, they just decided not to give us matching swatches half the time when they gave us new furniture, so I guess there's that. What I really wish we had, because I understand them not bringing creative style back because it was so laggy, I just wish they would do it like they did in the Sims 2 days, but with all of the furniture. So every single item of furniture had the same wood swatches and metal swatches, for example, and then the same, like, I guess, fabric swatches or decorative swatches. You know, like, if you remember The Sims 2 and what it was like, you know what I'm talking about. So I really wish that they would do something like that in this game, because that would make decorating so much easier on me. But here we're coming to the end because, again, missing footage. So I named their lot after their home in The Sims 2, so it'll be 55 Woodland Drive. My origin ID is jimmybeelzebub, same on here except without the space. You'll hear more about my save file in the future. I hope you enjoyed the build, and I guess that's it.